Hey, this is a descriptive writing that I wrote a few years ago for uni, but I find it quite calming to just close my eyes and imagine again, and I hope you guys find it calming as well. It's a nice little escape if you're all cooped up inside for isolation. Alright. There was silence all around me, even though the bus I was on was full. Underneath me, I felt the strength of the wheels pull. Trees and parks flashed by, roads and houses too. A building being built, and a lake, glassy smooth and blue. The dreadlocks of the guy in front of me flicked around like the head of a mop. We wobbled as the bus slowed down and eventually drew to a stop. I walked down the 3 steps and out the door onto the concrete, wondering where it would take me and what kind of people I'd meet. I crossed the road, then another, before walking down a small street and entering a park where I enjoyed the sound of leaves being crunched under my feet. They'd fallen off the kaleidoscope trees, red, orange, yellow, and brown. I took a deep breath of the fresh, cool air, which really calmed me down. The smell of food and coffee wafted to me from a nearby cafe, mixed with the fresh smell of rain that was to come later that day. As a woman walked past with a dog, I leant over to give it a pat, its thick, soft, fluffy fur causing it to look fat. As I continued down the path, I heard the treetops sway. I felt the wind gain strength as it blew my blues away. I saw a flock of birds fly overhead, keeping close together. They landed in a tree and chirped away, their spirits not dulled by the weather. These rainbow lorikeets sang out, living up to their name, with backs of green, heads of blue, and chests as orange as a flame. They screeched and squawked and squabbled before flying off again, as I sat on a bench at a table and took out a notebook and pen. The book was smooth and shiny, with flecks of beautiful gold. At a marketplace in another state is where it had been sold. I squinted as the sun peeked out from behind a cloud, and looked around me as I heard a voice, clear and loud. There was a group of friends sitting and chatting on the lawn, and to one guy in particular, my attention was drawn. He had a dark brown fringe swept to the side, an elegant but strong build, and dark brown eyes. While eating a sweet crunchy apple and writing in my book, I glanced up several times to take another look at the simple beauty surrounding me, at nature's work of art, as I let my hand take over and wrote not from my head, but my heart. Thanks for listening.